Take off.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Well, DeepSeek has done it again. This time it is challenging the CUDA mode, which is beyond just hardware, and it is doing it through something called TileLang. For years, if you wanted the best in AI performance and research, you just didn't buy the NVIDIA GPUs, but you also bought into NVIDIA's software ecosystem. That ecosystem is CUDA, and that is the golden cage. It is NVIDIA's platform and tools that help developers create extremely fast systems. And that is where the lockdown happened. If your AI code was deeply optimized for CUDA, it was very hard to run on any other accelerators like AMD or Intel. Not impossible, but expensive, slow, and painful. But now, DeepSeek and TileLang together are showing us a different path. And the easiest way to understand this is through a warehouse and a factory analogy. On the left, we have traditional memory, which is slow, messy, and inefficient. On the right, we have the tile memory movement, structured, fast, and efficient. Think of the GPU as an ultra-fast automotive factory. Inside the factory, global memory, also called the HBM, DRAM, a huge central warehouse. SRAM, or shared memory, is a local depot near the factory. Registers and compute units are the robotics assembly stations where the actual math happens. Here's the key point. In AI, the performance is not just about how powerful your compute units are. It is also about how efficiently you move the data through them. Instead of moving random loose pieces of data around, the TileLang organizes the data into tiles. Think of tiles as the standardized shipping boxes. Instead of moving one screw, one wire, one metal sheet at a time, you pack everything into a clean, predictable boxes depending on what you're trying to manufacture. That changes the whole logistics system inside the factory. Now, GPU can move data in a structured chunks. It can load better, route better, store better, and feed the compute units better. That is the key idea. TileLang is not just about doing faster math. It is about moving data faster. TileLang is a Python-based domain-specific language which is built around this tile-first model. Instead of forcing engineers to manually control low-level GPU detail, TileLang lets them describe the work at the level of tiles and data flows. In simple terms, a developer can say, take this tile of data from the global memory, move it to the shared memory, prepare it for computation, run the matrix operation, fuse multiple steps together, and keep the compute units busy. In the picture, it is represented by things like tcopy, tile inference, SRAM, registers, and fragments. These are the mechanics of organized data movements that helps coordinate the whole flow. Normally, expert GPU engineers spend a lot of time to optimize these details. And a lot of these details had to be hand-tuned painfully. TileLang tries to automate a lot of this process. That means engineers have to write less low-level code, experiment faster, and still get great results. And that is why it matters. It reduces complexity without giving up the performance mindset. Now, where DeepSeek comes in. DeepSeek released a project called TileKernels built using TileLang. These are optimized kernels for real large language model workloads. We are talking about things like mixture of experts routing, gating, quantization, fuse operations, and other low-level building blocks used in training and inference. That matters because it is no longer an academic idea anymore. DeepSeek is showing us how tile-first programming model can be used in the real AI infrastructure. And that is an extremely big deal. Why this cracks the CUDA moat? NVIDIA's moat has two layers. One is obviously the hardware and the GPUs. Their GPUs are powerful, mature, and widely deployed. The second layer is the software. CUDA libraries, developer knowledge, and years of optimization. TileLang challenges the second layer. It suggests that maybe the future of AI performance does not require every serious kernel to be handwritten directly in CUDA. Many developers can express computation in a smarter tile-based way and let the compiler handle most of the hardware-specific optimization. it does make the AI ecosystem open. It gives AMD, Intel, and other accelerators a better chance if they can support similar high-performance compiler paths. The future of AI infrastructure may not be who has the fastest chip. It may be about who can move the data faster. It means a small team can design and iterate on advanced kernels with 85% less code, sparking a wave of new model breakthroughs. DeepSeek's move to open source these kernels is a massive gift to the entire AI community. It shows that the future of high-performance AI isn't proprietary. It's programmable, it's tiled, and it's open. You can find the more details on the research papers linked on the description of this video. Thanks for listening. Do like and subscribe if you like the content.
Flip the script, the binary is dripping purple neon, like button glowing hot pixelated digital icon. Flip the script, the binary is dripping purple neon, like button glowing hot pixelated digital icon. Bitfid knocking loud, kicking down your digital door. Bitfid.
3, 2, 1, take off.
Bitfid in the static where the data hits the lock off. Purple neon green light spinning in the cloud. Bitfid the data screaming pixel